Hello everyone, Dane here. It's been about 10 days now, maybe more like 12, since the last time I was here out to my hive. I thought I was going to come and check on them before I went on vacation. And it looks like the bees are thriving in their new home. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. So I decided, I was just going to look at them at first, but then I decided that, hey, let's go take a look inside, make sure that everything's going well in there, see how much room they have, because if I'm not going to be back in the next 10 days, now's a good time to make sure that they have enough room so they don't swarm. So let's get right into it and open up the hive and see what we have inside. So here the bees are. As you can see, they're there's quite a few of them just sitting there hanging out at the entrance. I've been seeing them come in and out with pollen, so I know that there's pollen going on right now. It's kind of a sort of yellowish pollen. And obviously they're probably collecting nectar at this point, because as you can see down here, there's already some flowers out around in this area, as well in other areas around here. So let's pop this cover open and see what's going on. I'm living dangerously today. I forgot my tripod. So I'm kind of having to do this without. So let's take a peek up the top. Yep, looks like they're definitely all over in there. So I think they're on the inside. They're not to the point where they're outside the hive yet. Looks like I accidentally crushed a couple on the way upon closing the lid, so I guess that's one thing that I have to continue to work at getting better at, is making sure I don't crush them. So I'm going to turn this off and get both hands to actually lift the inner cover. So it looks like the bees are having a good old time. They're already making some burr comb on the top there. Apparently there's too big of a gap on this. Or are they just looking for more space to draw, because it looks like they're all drawn out and they're ready to continue to move up. So I'm just going to add another box on top of here and just let them go to town, have all the space they want, and then yeah, we'll come back and see how they're doing in 10 days. But first we'll put this top on and see how that goes. Okay, so I put a third box on. I had some, since this is an empty hive here, I have some extra comb just sitting in there. No, it's not a good place to store it, but I really don't have another place to put it. So I figured I would work it into this hive eventually. And so when I put in this third box, I had some with broken foundation in it from riding around in the vehicle for the past 2 weeks, and just decided, you know what, I'm going to throw some of that comb from this hive into that hive. So that's what I did. There's a couple in here that are still a little bit shattered, but they were still in good enough shape that I figured I could work with it, and the bees will draw it out okay without any foundation. So we'll come back in about another 10 days and we'll do a more in-depth video at that point in time when I have more time. But that's all for today. Thanks. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you know a good way to put on this traditional cover without crushing a pile of bees, let me know in the comments. That's something that I haven't figured out yet for sure. I've tried doing the thing where you kind of like lift it up and drop it down, and lift it up and drop it down, and still end up crushing a bee or two or three. So if you enjoy these videos, subscribe, or just put a like if you like it. Thanks, bye.